Hello, everyone, and welcome to a tantalizing, titty-twisting Tuesday with Pacifica Rim. Excuse my voice and my scruffy appearance this week. I've been feeling a little bit under the weather, and I have a little bit of a head cold, so I haven't gotten the urge to shave my face at all. Yeah, that explains my appearance and my hat and whatnot, and my scruffaluffagus appearance. Anyway, on to the topic of the week, which was chosen by Miss Misty Phoenix, which is the topic of drag pageants and our opinion on them. And I don't know. I don't really have a problem with them. A lot of people assume because of the way that I paint and because I wear a lot of gowns and whatnot that I'm a pageant girl. And I've run for a lot of pageants here and there, and I'm always a bridesmaid, never a bride. I get first runner up, a lot. Um, but I don't think they're a bad thing. I think if you are into competition and you like putting your all into something and you like the jewels and the notion of getting a crown and the whole 9 yards, and you're into the competition, you want to do it, and you want to do it for the right reason, and you want to use it as a platform to better yourself and spread a message. I think it's a good thing. Um, but if you just want to collect them and kind of throw them in people's faces, I don't think it's a good thing. I think that's kind of pretentious, and um, I know a lot of people like that, and I just think if you're collecting crowns to just kind of throw them in people's faces, like, oh, I've got 17 crowns, I'm so much better than you, um, I think you're doing them for the wrong reasons. Just because you have a title doesn't make you a better entertainer than other people, and I think sometimes when people get titles, they tend to think that that makes them better than other people and other entertainers, and that puts them at a different level. And just because um, you have a title, it doesn't necessarily mean that you are better than other entertainers. Because that's just simply not the case. I know plenty of title holders that are not better entertainers than some of my sisters and whatnot. I don't think the title is a representation of. I don't know. It also depends on what kind of title you're winning too. Because it just about, and especially in this industry, things are not like it's not like the Miss America organization, which is like a biological girl organization where things are legitimate. Anybody can make up a title in a pageant in the system. So if somebody wants to make up like a little janky pageant and call it whatever, and somebody wins it, like blah 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 won whatever, and she can be feeling her oats. It doesn't mean anything. So personally, like I've had a couple experiences, for example, where I've won on stage question, which is the hardest category to win, and I have not even placed, and it just doesn't make sense. And then the winner, you know, performed very badly in on stage. Forgive my egg dying on my thumb. I was dyeing eggs with my friend's kids earlier. They performed very bad in on stage question. They didn't answer the question. Um, they we had like presentation and they didn't do the presentation correctly. And their costume ripped open completely during their talent number, like ass was showing. Um, so like all of these factors are going, and then that person wins. I just don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. Now, am I saying just because I won on stage question I needed to win or that I need to place? No. But I'm saying that all of those things definitely, in my book, if I was judging a pageant, would probably demerit the person to the point where they wouldn't be winning something. I've also been in a situation where somebody has won an evening gown category against me, where I was wearing a sequin full length evening gown with tulle and the whole 9 yards, and they won in something that was basically a costume. And yes, they did hand sew it, but it was a costume. It wasn't a glamorous evening gown. They won in a glamour category. So personally, I no longer compete in pageants because I it just isn't always clear. Because I deliver to them what I think they're asking for, and then most of the time the outcome is not. It's not even necessarily that. When you enter, it's always a gamble. Obviously, you can go in and there's a possibility you're going to lose, and obviously you want to go in thinking you're going to win. I mean, that's the point. You should never enter something thinking going in thinking that you're going to lose, because if you enter thinking that you're going to lose, or going in thinking I'm not going to win this, then you shouldn't enter it, because there's no point. But I've just seen so much fuckery year after year with certain things that I just don't bother with it anymore. I don't waste my money. I don't waste my time. I just don't bother with people anymore. I don't bother with them. And they're just not my thing. I don't think they're bad if they're your gig, but they're just not my thing. So those girls that do Miss Gay America, EOI, Entertainer of the Year, and all of those things, more power to you, and to those girls that consistently win, place, and all that stuff. Good for you. More power to you. But it's just not my gig. I love performing. I love doing benefits. I love doing my bookings. I love all of that stuff. I love doing appearances. But pageants, just not my MO. I might look like a pageant girl, but it's just not my thing. So until next week, I'll see you later. Pacifica Rim out.